good day. Today we are going to focus on the sine rule. Let's say we are given this and then we are told to determine other angles. So what we know about the sine rule is that in any given triangle, so because we are saying that this is triangle ABC, we can say that sine angle A over over side A is equal to sine angle B all over side B is equal to sine angle C over side C. Now, let's name this side. So we can name that this side is a small b, then this side is a small a, then this side is a small c. Okay. Now, we are told to determine other angles, meaning that you are looking for angle C and angle B. Okay. So we already have angle A and we also have side A, and then we also have side C and angle C. And we don't have a angle C. Okay, we don't have angle C. So it means that you can work with these two, because in these two we only have one unknown, which is sine angle C. Okay, so we have sine angle A all over side A is equal to sine angle C all over C. Now, sine angle A is 40 degrees, and then side A is 12 is equal to, then we are looking for sine angle C all over, and then side C is 15. Now from here we can cross multiply. Let's cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we are going to have, it is going to give us 12 sine angle C is equal to 15 sine 40 degrees. Okay, so this space is small here. Okay, now let's continue. Now we are going to continue from here. We are looking for sine angle C, so let's divide by 12 both sides, because we are looking for this one. This is the unknown, so 12 cancel 12, then we're going to have sine angle C is equal to 15 sine 40 all over 12. What is that? Just do that calculation. 15 sine 40 degrees over 12, that is 0, 80. That is 0,80. So then if you take this in a calculator, then you're going to have angle C is equal to so angle C is going to be 0,80. This is going to give us 53 degrees. 53 degrees, 1. 53 degrees. So this is how you can put this in a calculator. You can just say sine 0,80. Then it is going to give you this. Okay, now we have found the angle C. Then now we are looking for angle B. Now, so we have angles. We have angle C, and we know that in a triangle, the angles, they are add up to 180 degrees. So it means that you can say yes, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees, raising angles of a triangle, right? We already have A. A is 40 degrees, and then we don't have B. We are given that now C is 53 degrees is equal to 180, right? So therefore, angle B is equal to, so it's 40 degrees plus 53 minus 180 degrees, which is going to give us 86 degrees, 86.87 degrees. That is the angle B. And then the next one, in triangle PQR, angle Q is 110 degrees, and then R is 40 degrees, and then PQ is 13. Calculate the length of sides. Okay, so you can name that this side is a Q, then this one is a small p, then this one is a small r. Okay, so we know that for the sine rule, we can say that sine angle Q all over side Q is equal to sine angle R all over side R is equal to sine angle P all over side P. Now, we are given this one, angle Q. We are also given angle R and side R. Angle R and side R, they are given. And then what else is given? Okay. Now, so it means that we can work with these two, because in these two we only have one unknown, which is side P. I mean side Q. Okay. So we are given sine Q all over Q is equal to sine R all over R. Right? Now, sine Q is 110 degrees. Open here. Sine Q is 110 degrees all over. So we're not given Q is equal to sine R. Sine R is 40 degrees, and then R is 13. So from here, you can now cross multiply. So if we cross multiply this, we are going to have Q sine 40 degrees, which is equal to 13 sine 110 degrees. Right? We are looking for Q. So therefore, we have to divide by this sine 40 degrees, so that you're going to be left with Q in this side. So sine 40 both sides. So therefore, you're going to have Q is equal to, so if you punch this in a calculator, you're going to have 13 sine 110 all over sine 40, which is going to give us 19. So therefore, Q is 19. Okay, now we were told to look for, calculate the length of the side. So we already have Q. Q is 19, right? So now we are looking for P. Okay, we are now looking for side P. Okay, so but then still we don't have the angle P. But then we can find angle P. We can find angle P by saying that angle P plus angle R plus angle Q is equal to 180 degrees. Angles of a triangle, right? So angle P plus, so angle I is 40 degrees, angle Q is 110 degrees, equal to 180 degrees. So from here, you can say that angle P is equal to 180 minus 150, that is 30 degrees. So P is 30 degrees. Okay, now let's find side P. So now we can say that sine angle P all over side P is equal to sine R. We can just choose and you can just choose Q or R to use Q or R. So let's just use R. So we have sine 30 degrees all over P is equal to sine R is sine 40, and then R is 13. Then from here we cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we're going to have P sine 40 degrees is equal to 13 sine 30 degrees. Because we are looking for P, we must divide by sine 40 on both sides. Sine 40, then P is equal to, so then now we have to calculate this, 13 sine 30 all over sine 40, which is equal to 10,11. That is side P. So therefore we are done.